Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday, December 15th, and I am currently at home picking vinyl right now. I'm helping out a friend for the holidays because she's super busy at her shop, and so um, doing this, it's very therapeutic, but it's given me a lot of time to just think and kind of organize my thoughts, and so I thought I'd make a video and just kind of share my heart and share what's on my heart this morning. So, um, my husband and I haven't been like super open about it, but we've been in a very long transitional period for the last, I can't even tell you how long. Honestly, it's been like over a year probably if you look at the big picture and the big scheme of things. But we've kind of, I guess kind of done some soul searching without really knowing that's what we were doing. And so, we've gone from kind of a little bit about our story was I was in a network marketing company after I'd started right after we had our daughter, so about 2.5 years ago. And I was in that company for about a year, and I had some success. I worked really, really hard. I was pretty good at it. I was starting to see things happen. But then we were approached about another company, and it took us a while to get on board with it. But my husband was actually the one who fully jumped in. And so it was kind of shocking to me because he was never really someone that I thought would be interested in someone who would be in the industry of network marketing. And so, I saw how fired up he was, and he had a lot of success early on. And so we made the decision for me to leave the company I was in and join this other company. So essentially, I was cross-recruited into this other company, and things were really good at first. We had a lot of success. We had a lot of momentum, and things just happened, and it was awesome. We met some really great people. Everything that happened in that company has led us to where we are now, so we're very thankful for it. But we're not currently as invested, I guess you could say, as we were at one point. So, lately we've kind of been just trying to figure out what it is that we want to do with our lives and how we're going to provide for our family with having this next baby on the way. And, just really kind of soul searching and figuring out who we are and what it is that really gets us going in the morning. Because there's one thing that I have learned about myself, and that is that money is not what motivates me, and it's not what makes me feel satisfied. And it doesn't matter if we were making a lot of money or if we were completely broke, which we have been in both places over the last year. I felt like this void, or like I wasn't really doing what I was meant to do. And I think it's because, and it's no one's fault but my own, but I wasn't really pursuing my passion. I was kind of, giving myself these ideas of these dreams that I thought I had that were mainly motivated by making money. And that's just not, it just never really happened for us. And we couldn't figure out why, because we put the work in. We attended every event. We were on every single call. We made a lot of sacrifices. There were a lot of times, weekends that I gave up with my daughter, which, thank God we have an awesome family who is always willing to help us out with her because we could never afford to have a babysitter. But, I'm grateful for it all because it led us to where we are now. And now I kind of feel like I know myself again. And here lately we're getting back up on our feet. And, I've started kind of sharing my workout journey again. I started working out 2 weeks ago at 20 weeks pregnant. And I've been slowly just kind of sharing it. And I've started making videos on YouTube again and just sharing things about The Love Dare, which is a book that I'm reading right now about marriage. And I've just realized, just taking kind of a step back has been really good for me because I've been able to figure out, like, I know now what makes me feel satisfied and what makes me feel good about myself. And it's not, everyone is different, and we all come from different places, and we all come from different walks of life. and we all have different personality types, and I've just finally been able to find, and I still don't know exactly what it is that I'm doing or what I want to do, but I know what I don't want to do now. I guess we can put it that way. And so, my message today is basically just to, you got to figure out what makes you feel satisfied, and don't follow what everyone else is doing just because that's what they're doing, and that, and I'm trying to say this without making a lot of people upset, because it's not anyone else's fault but my own. But the way I was receiving things, was that, money was everything. And your success, whether you're successful or not, was dependent on how much money you made. And that's not me. I don't truly believe that about people, and I try really hard not to be judgmental about people and about money and whatever, because that's not really what life is about. And so, it's been, what I'm trying to say is, you got to figure out what speaks to your soul and what really lights your soul on fire, and pursue that no matter what people say about you, no matter if you're labeled a quitter. If there's something you need to walk away from, then do it. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. And I think, like, the industry of network marketing is awesome, and I totally believe in it. I just think that, for a little bit, I need to step back and really evaluate what I want to do with my life. And I don't know that industry is what I want to do, and I don't think that that's the only way to make money. And I get frustrated when I see that, a lot of people believe that you're pretty much an idiot if you don't want to do that. And that's not the case. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter what people think anyways. But, we're all created for a specific purpose, and we all have our own individual purpose and a reason that we're here on earth. And so I think you really got to find that. And when you find that, you're going to find your passion. And that's where I've kind of been searching, is I've just never really felt my true passion and what I really love to do until now. And now I know I just really like to help people. I like to spread what I'm doing and share what I'm doing and be transparent about it. And there are people that can relate to it, and I want to be able to help people in that way, so they can see they're not the only ones struggling, or maybe they're not the only ones who felt a certain way, or maybe you're not the only pregnant girl who looks in the mirror and cries. That's what I'm here for, is to really just empower other women, and men too, I guess. But, so that's really my message. It's kind of unorganized. It sounded a lot better in my head before I said it all. But I just wanted to say that today and kind of get it off my chest, and just encourage everyone to pursue your dreams. And if you don't know what your dreams are, then just start with small things, and just little things that you feel like you need to do, then do it. Even if it's scary, you got to get out of your comfort zone and put yourself out there sometimes. And it is scary, and it's super uncomfortable, and I know what it's like to be afraid of what everyone is going to think. But every single time I have been obedient to that voice in my head or in my gut telling me to do something, it always turns out to be good. And I have such a satisfying feeling after doing it. And so you got to be obedient to that voice and just go with your gut and do things, even if they're hard to do them anyways. So that's my message for today. And I will be posting my Love Dare video here shortly. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day and a great weekend, and a Merry Christmas.